because my goodness. So I wanted to come on today. I'm tardy because I was trying to find us a phone, and then I'm still not prepared because I'm up here messing with this. And then as soon as I got in here, got in the chair, I got a phone call um on the broker phone on the money. So it was a carrier, and he signed up with the factoring company and they gave him my information. However, from the short conversation I had from him, he does not have a CDL. So you all know that I'm not accepting non CDLs right now. However, I'm still going to contact him and get the information. So if any of you all are ready to take on a box truck driver, please let me know because I'm going to go ahead and vet him while we're on the line, and then I'm gonna get tell him what he needs to know, and then I'm gonna give him to you, and then I will try to hopefully the majority of what you need to take care of him, but I'm going to give him all of the information so when I give him to you, you have heard this and you know how to proceed. All right, so I'm about to call him. I don't like calling people back from my cell phone because I have the phone where I interview and get new people and for brokers here, and then my cell phone is for my carriers. So I always know they never call this line because I got them for two different things. But I'm gonna have to call him on this phone here. Actually, no, I'm not. My daughter got the phone for us, so she's on the way with the phone. So let me just try to go over um and make sure I got my interview questions right. I don't see anybody else talking. Okay, I see 13 of y'all on here. But let me go back. So I'm not a teacher for those of you new here. I'm not a teacher. Hey, Yvette. And I just come on and I talk about my experiences thus far in dispatching, what I have learned from everyday experiences, what is working, and I try to give true information. Hey, Lula, and we have a team that is surrounded by we have a team. In our team we have everything that you'll need and anybody that can give you the information for what you need to from starting your business to running your business to having business credit to taking care of your taxes properly. So we have Dwayne, who is our me, I'm the dispatch person, but I'm always learning. So I will be doing the most talking about dispatching and experiences in that. And then we have Dwayne. Dwayne is an owner operator and he also knows he learned recently how to dispatch, and he talks to us from the owner operator point of view, and he also this is our jobs. This is what we do every day, and we have decided to come together and share this information on the platform for free. So Dwayne is an owner operator who also knows how to dispatch, but he focuses on the owner operation portion of it. Shows you how to get started, his everyday functions. Um, I'm not gonna mess that up. So Miss Hunter, hey, how you doing? Hey, Sante. So he does that. And he comes on and talks about it. And if you have any questions, you can contact him and he will answer. And then we have Keisha. Keisha is our credit specialist. She's the one teaching us how to build our business credit. She also teaches us that we have to work on our personal credit in order, because even though when you get to a certain point, I might be saying it wrong, but she gets us together. Your personal credit will still affect your business credit when it comes to certain things. And then we have Markeisha. Markeisha is our tax specialist. She does she will teach us, and she also does the taxes. So your business taxes and things, we got that. So, and now we just recently got some freight brokers, which I've been making sure to do, and they've been making sure to interact. So now we have freight brokers who we can be in contact with, but who can also teach us and talk to us about things that they're looking for or what we need to do. And those of you who are going into the freight broker part, we have them available for questions, concerns. With it, like I said up front for the new people and for the ones who already know, anything that you ask in the group, in the platform, we will provide the information to you for free. If you need anything outside of the group, then that is a service, and it whatever the person you reach out to charges for their service, whatever their service, that is what the agreement that you all will come to outside of the group. So when we say that anything that you ask inside of the group and that you get inside the group, it is absolutely free. We're not going to change it on you. And I myself, I don't know how others operate when they come off the platform, but if you come to me in my inbox and you ask me for something or you ask me about something, I will always, if it's in the group, I will always refer you to the free information. If you do not want that, now we're coming into a one-on-one, and now we'll get into a business exchange. However, when you first come into my inbox, if you have a couple of questions, her name is Markeisha Miller. If you come into my inbox and you have a couple of questions, we kicking the bobo 10, 15 minutes. That's fine. I'm not gonna there's no charges or anything. It's not like I say all the time. It's not as soon as you hit my inbox and say hello, click, the meter starts. That's not how it works. But when we start getting into consultations and things that are gonna start making you money, then we have to talk about money. So um, I'm trying to knock the time down so my daughter can get here with this phone, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and call this guy back. You all probably won't be able to hear him, but you'll be able to hear me. So you will be able to tell from what I'm saying to him because I'll be as detailed as I can from what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this call to him, and hopefully my daughter will be here because I do have some other leads that I want to call. I'm gonna be checking the mute button and make sure my mute button works because when I first get on there with the call, I won't say I'll mute this so I can ask, may I speak to such and such, and get that part out of the way, and then I'll take it off mute so you all can hear the interview process. Okay, Keats. So anybody who is ready to take a carrier, let me know. Lulu, people are declining box trucks because it can be challenging. But I'm going to explain to the carrier now, and I'll re-explain when we come back on. So I'm going to call him because I told him 10 minutes, and y'all know I don't want to be operating on no CP time. So I'm about to call him now. Hold a second. Okay, he's not answering. Hello? Hey, Simba, it's Marion. All right, I told you I was going to call you right back. All right, so you have a 26-foot box truck? All right. So this is one of your 2021 goals. So I will go ahead and we'll still do the interview, but I'll let you know now. Myself right now, I'm not accepting non-CDL box truck drivers. However, I am connected with some ladies who are. So I still have someone for you. So I just want to go ahead and ask you, all the questions. So I'll let them know everything. So where do you want to run? What's your lane? Where are you coming out of? Okay, coming out of Atlanta. Of what part? What was that? Oh, Woodstock. Okay. And open to go over the road. I love it. I love it. Are there any places that you do not want to go? Okay, so no New York at all, but Washington, Minnesota, that's fine. Washington, Minnesota, anywhere but the New York area. Perfect. So what are you going to be needing per month to get you where you need to be? What are going to be your rates per mile? Like what are you looking for? Okay. Okay. So you want to make sure that your dispatcher meets what the market price is. Gotcha. Uh-huh. Perfect. So I will say this. So you will be a new authority, correct? Okay, so one of the things I'll go ahead and share with you about having a new authority and a box truck that when you first come out, it may be, well, you have a lot of connections and you may be able to share those with your dispatcher. But outside of that, this is just general information. It can be a bit challenging to locate loads for you because the authority is new and it hasn't established, any kind of credibility with companies. So in the first like 30 to 45 days, it may be a little bit more challenging. But the I assure you that your dispatcher will do all that they can to, think outside the box to bring you in business, along with you sharing your contacts with them so they can keep in contact with them if they have something for you as well. And um, once you start to get to that 45 to 60-day mark, more things will start to open up. But I always like to prepare the carrier because there's nothing more frustrating than when you have a conversation with someone and they say, "Oh, yes, I'll be able to make you $5,000 a week." And they haven't researched, they haven't been honest, and now you're frustrated because the expectation was not set. Um, mhm. Well, uh-huh. All right, which is that's what I was gonna suggest you. Um, yep. So once let me go ahead and tell you about that because I'm glad you know as well. So what I like to put out as an offer for new carriers is now the thing about it is the insurance that Amazon requires. They require the aggregate to be on there. So it is a little more costly for you in insurance per month. However, oh, well, all right. So getting on with having the option for your dispatcher to allow you to get on with Amazon is always wonderful because it helps you mature that authority while you're waiting for better. So I'm glad that you are aware of that. All right. All right. So, what are your is there anything else that you have any like specific requirements? Um, so no touch freight is something that you'd like to. Right. Well, that's what you're we'll put that down, but we are all aware that, when you're new that it's gonna be we have to take what right. Gotcha. I just like to know these things so we're on the same page, but you are aware that, okay, you and I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna answer. So you're gonna be picking the truck up tomorrow, right? All right. So I'm going to take your information down. Actually, the dispatcher that I'm going to have reach out to you, her name is Miss Hunter. Mm-hmm. And I'll let her know to identify herself and let her know that I had you give her, I'm the one that had her give you a call. All right. Well, I had a great time talking with you this morning. I'll go ahead and get with her now, and she should be in contact with you shortly. This is what I need from you. May I have your email address? Okay. Okay. All right. AMANDA. Okay. At gmail.com. And I have your phone number, of course. So I'll go ahead and get that over to her. All right. And that is it. I'll get that information over to her now. Again, it was great talking to you. When you get those 18 wheelers, call me back. Well, actually, by then you'll probably be so comfortable with your dispatcher that y'all will just keep rolling, which is a great thing also because we all want to work together. I love it. And when you learn that, you can teach the rest of us. That's right. We are in partnership. That's right. Thank you. And God bless you too. All right. Bye bye. And that's on that. Y'all heard that? I can't wait for my daughter to get here with that speakerphone so y'all can hear. But y'all, you can pretty much know what he was saying on the other end by my responses. So, Miss Hunter, I don't know if it's Miss or Mrs., but we got you your first potential person. So, since you all saw that, I know like, yesterday or a couple of days ago, I was saying that I'm going to be rolling out a new service. So this is the service. What I will be doing is when I get leads, I will give you leads, but I will make contact and I will do this part that you just heard and get the information for you, but I'll once I get it, I'll send it over to you, but you have to seal the deal. Is that fair? Is that all right? Is that a service that any of you will be interested in? Oh, it's Mrs. Well, congratulations, Mrs. Hunter. You just got your first lead. Woo woo. Woo woo. You're welcome, Keisha. I'm waiting. I had my daughter. I was out this morning. That's why I was late. I was trying to find a speakerphone. So I just went and got well, I had my daughter. She finally found me one. So she's going to bring it back. And then I'm going to do some more because I have some more leads. But I'm going to do it on the speakerphone so y'all will be able to hear the people and you'll be able to hear me. But I noticed that a lot of you all, even myself, even with all of those years of customer service, I didn't really know how to initiate getting the carrier. So once I got it, I said, okay, I see a lot of people, they hate cold calling, they hate, this type of thing. So what I'll do is when I get the lead, I will contact them. I'll do just what I did enough to see what their needs are. You all will tell me what you all are looking for. Like Mrs. Hunter, she went on here to say, hey, I'm ready. I'll take him because she's ready to move forward. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll just do this part that I just did to secure him for you, him or her, and then I'll send them over to you. But like I tell y'all, we still have to work. So I can initiate and I can bring them on in. I can get you in the direction and get you the lead, but you have to seal the deal. So what y'all think about that? I like it. I think that's something that I can offer because I want to offer a service that you will need and that you can appreciate and that you don't mind saying, you know what? Whew, now that that part is out of the way, when I talk to you, because when she talks to him, all she have to do is say, when she calls, hello, may I speak to Simba? He'll say, yes, this is him. She'll say, hey, how you doing? My name is Mrs. Hunter. Marian told me to give you a call. And then he's gonna say, oh, okay. So she, and then you'll say, she let me know that you're looking for. She let me know that your needs are. She, all of the rundown that I got from them, I will give it over to you so you have a comfort when you make the call and it's not cold anymore. So that's what I wanted to do today. So the direction that I wanted to go in today, clearly the spirit moved. It was in the same arena, but it just so happened that the call came before and it works out. And now we have witnessed how it is to make the cold call for those who just still want to do it themselves. We have secured a lead and we on the move. So Mrs. Hunter, I hope you keep us up on him. And Mrs. Hunter, let me tell y'all, did y'all catch this? Did y'all catch it? He says, oh, well, y'all didn't hear this part, but he told me that he was a warehouse manager for years. So when they had a whole lot of things, he would jump in the box truck and do deliveries. That's important. And he told me that he has connections because from working as a warehouse um, manager over the years, he established relationships with brokers. Girl, you got the jackpot. So you got two things going for you. He already knows the industry. He already knows what to do. He's already connected with freight brokers, and you have make sure that you have him give you those connections so you can contact them and let them know, when they get loads, if they can contact you to get him on. Then the third thing he told me is he's starting, well, this is the third one. This is the third. He's starting with the box truck, but when he gets the 18 wheelers, he's gonna call me. He told me that because I told him at this point I'm not taking on non-CDL drivers. So he heard that and he said, okay, I can't get her for this, but when I get ready to get something with a CDL, I'm gonna holler at her. He told me that he loved my energy. And then the fourth thing that he said, where I was telling him he can teach us, he said that his intention is to go to school to properly learn logistics and to teach his people. So this guy is the ideal client for you, me, and us as a group because through the energy that I gave him, he was able to give us business, let us know he wants to grow in business with us. Let us know his history and let us know that not only am I going to do this with you, I want to be in partnership with you. So when I go and learn this stuff down to these people college, I'm going to come back and I'm going to teach it to my people. So they're not just dispatchers. They're not just freight brokers. They are going to be multifaceted people in the transportation industry. That'll preach. That will preach. And this is the type of people that I want around me. This is the reason that I created this group. No, this is the reason that it was dropped in my spirit to do this group. Because God, higher power, universe, Allah, I don't believe in nothing, is going to bring me what I'm putting out. It's going to surround me with what I'm putting out. That will preach. This is how you start the morning. Let me tell you something. You see how that whole thing just turned around, just shifted because I couldn't get on here. I got kicked off. I couldn't see the comments. Oh, but when it came through, it came through. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, man. Ah, that's all right. Ain't it all right? Huh? Ain't it all right? So I'm gonna I'm gonna stay on here, but I'm gonna go ahead and send Mrs. Hunter this information because we might get a little long-winded. I don't really know how it's gonna go. And then when my daughter get here with this phone, I got some other leads that I'm gonna call. I really am in a positive mood. I'm really feeling great energy. But I'm hoping, oh, I'm gonna do these leads first, which will probably go well, maybe. But after that, I'm, excuse me, no, if it stay positive, we're gonna stay positive. One day we'll get a negative call, but it ain't gonna be today. Um, that's right, April. That's right. Come on now. That's right. So let me send her, I'm gonna email you now this lead, and then I'm gonna go and find the other leads. I had wrote them down somewhere, but I think I closed my notebook up without paying attention, so I'm gonna have to refine them. But I'm gonna call them so we can just hear how it goes. And again, I'm gonna make this a service. So, and it goes like everything we talk about in here. You can use it in your company, or you can use it as an owner operator. We can do the same thing with this. You can learn how to do it and do it yourself, or you can say, no, I don't want to call nobody. I like how she did it. I will pay her to go ahead and do that. Because all with this service, all you got to do is seal the deal. I have brought them in for you. I have talked you up, talked your company, talked you through. I've given them the great introduction. Bring them on home. Bring them on home. Thank you, KK. Hey, Nikki. Hey, I'm gonna say Paula. Hey, Paula, because I don't want to mess nobody's name up. So let me start talking. Let me get this email over to her. So his name is, well, and I guess now the freight broker phone is now where the money resides. Um, I gotta look what up. Y'all can ask. I'll still answer questions. I just want to go ahead and get her this lead emailed to her really quickly. Um, I got her email. Let me look it up in my inbox because I had got it wrong the first time. So I got to make sure I get it right now. Do y'all have any questions? And was anybody able, did y'all see how the I hit the key points of what I wanted to talk about with him, but I made it conversational. And that's on that's right. I ain't want to say the whole thing because I know baby don't win and got that copyrighted. Hey Irene, and for those of y'all who just came in, I really hope y'all go back and watch the replay because what just happened was something else. Was something else. Yes, KK. So you'll use the MC number of your carrier, but you will just have to pay for it per month because you're the one that need it. I'm gonna do another one, KK. My daughter is on the way now. She went and she found. I was out all morning. For y'all that didn't hear me earlier, I was trying to find us a speakerphone. But these old speaker retro phones is $299, and they used to be $5 down to the Family Dollar. So she found me one for $40 at Office Max or Staples or one of them kind of stores. So she's as soon as she get here, I'm gonna do some more. But I'm gonna put it on speaker so y'all can hear the person and me. Mrs. Hunter. There you go. I had forgot the O one. That's right. Hunter. There we go. Okay. NSI. And his name is Simba, Mrs. Hunter. But when you see it, you're gonna say, what? but his name is Simba. Simba, last name, we probably won't ever have to say it, and we probably won't ever know how to say it, but it is all good. We know who we talking to. His phone number is. Can you do enough? Y'all can't ask him anybody. Nobody have any questions while I'm trying to pull up this email. Y'all talking amongst yourselves. I don't mind talking amongst yourselves, but I need somebody to say something though because I need to make sure that I'm not on that can't see the comment tip no more. Even if you just do a little wave or something. Do I need a website as a dispatcher? I'm gonna say no. I got a website when I got started, but I have not gotten many leads. Well, I got one lead through there. Let me tell you about this. I got a lead through my website, right? But the lead was from a dude who had done inboxed me 678, and I had talked to him, and then he sent me a message on my through my website, not knowing that I was the same person. And then he ended up contacting Porter looking for factoring services, and Porter ended up sending him to me as a lead. So that was three times he contacted me. That was one for the father, one for the son, and one for aid. You know where I'm at with that. I booked him yesterday. Sure did. Well, I don't know if he's logged in yet because he hasn't signed that agreement. But we're in the 24-hour period of the agreement. So, oh, Mrs. Hunter, well, you're going to be good because he's not picking his truck up until tomorrow, no later than Friday. So he'll be in your 48-hour because I told y'all yesterday when I came on that short live, when you make your call, this is what you're going to need to do in your closing. See, I'm just doing the initial part for you. But when you close it, when you get everything done, you say, all right, thank you so much. Will you allow me 24 hours to take a look at your market, find out how I'm going to do what I need to do for you. And I would like for you to take the time to look at my carrier packet, look it over, and send it in. However you feel comfortable. Email. I get caught up on it. I think I should wait until after the live. It may take some time. Okay. Will you be also offering leads for 18 wheelers? Is that Zenaida? I will um put out anybody who's sending me leads. I will send them an email and tell them whatever they get, send it to me. Hey Tim, send it to me, and I will disperse it. I will put the leads, and I'll get them out. I'm not gonna limit. That one just so happened to be a box truck, but I'm not gonna limit nothing. They can send everything because I plan on it being everything for everybody in here. Like the last couple of days, I saw some ladies that need some cargo and sprinter van info. Well, we didn't have any. We don't have anybody, so I went and started joining groups because y'all know I be looking. I be looking. I be looking. So I'm about to find what we need to have in here, and let me talk to y'all just a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and I can't be nothing but real at this point. I'm too close to making it into heaven to be telling lies to bust hell wide open. But that's just where I'm at with it. It might not be no heaven or no hell, but that's your business. That's your business. But all of the people that we have here, they wanted to be here. They wanted to help me. They understood what I'm doing and what I'm saying. I had conversations with them and say, hey, if you can't do it for the free, I understand. So we have people here who help us who are in the industry, but we also have some, like we have people who work at factoring company, they work at different companies. They're here helping us, but they are limited. They don't represent the company. So there may be times that you ask questions and they're going to give all the free, all the high level overview, but you may ask a question that will cause them to represent the company that they work for, and they're going to have to take you offline. We just can't do nothing about it. This is all the free that get here is volunteer. So they live this life, they work in it every day, but they have limitations on what they can speak on openly for us. So, on certain things. Good morning, Stephanie. Email. What he said? NSIMBA at Gmail. So yeah, let me scroll up and make sure I didn't miss nothing. I just sent your lead out, Mrs. Hunter. I'm so excited. Ain't he all right? Yes, Joy. I'm on it. Those people have not accepted me yet. I want to think that might be a hater in the midst, or no, I'm just playing. But when this is what I feel about a group that takes too long to accept me. Are you all not active? Do y'all not do right by y'all people? Like what would be the reason that you would take forever? Is there no admin? That type of thing. Do you recommend signing up for factoring companies? If you Lulu, are you a carrier? Are you an owner operator? Good morning, Renee. I'm scrolling up, y'all. I want to make sure nobody didn't say hey or was talking and I didn't answer them. Are there any leads for hot shot loads? I'm new in this and have been teaching myself. Help. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna write that down. So I need to make sure I make contacts for leads for 18 wheelers and hot shots. Because I want to be able to make that initial call for all of those who need it. So I won't have a limit on who I'll make a call for. I'll make calls for freight brokers. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I tell you what, you give me that you tell me what you need, you give me that rundown, huh? I'm gonna get right on the line. Good morning, how's it going? What's going on? Now let me tell y'all this. You got to be ready. You got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. But when I make a call, it's gonna be when I get the lead, it's gonna be general, and I'm just gonna, give them. I'm gonna line them up, and then you tell me, I'm gonna send them, and I still got to pull all the rest of it together. But you're a dispatcher, so Lulu, you won't have anything to do with signing a carrier up or getting a carrier, any type of factoring. If you know a factoring company or that you've used a factoring company, then you can tell them about a factoring company, but they have to do that. Just like me, I'm gonna represent Porter until till God lay me down, and that's because of my experience with Porter. They already was good to me, but when Porter circled it around and said, "Hey, dispatcher, how you doing? My name is Reed." And I'm about to get you hooked up. And when your driver get paid, you get paid. You don't have to wait on that owner operator to cut you no coin. When we direct deposit them, we gonna direct deposit you. I said, tell me who I need to holler at, because I'm about to tell every single one of my dispatcher friend girls, because that's what y'all is. My friend girls and friend boys, friend girls and friend guys, to tell your carrier that Marion told you to contact Porter, because I got to look out for us too. If we can get paid when they get paid and we don't have to wait on them to get their deposit. And see, my carrier, it was good for me because my carrier, they already had a little change. So they didn't really check their bank account like little money check their bank account. And I had to be saying, hey, did Porter run you that? And they be like, oh, you know what? Let me check. You know what? They did it like 2 days ago. Look here. Look here. I works for you. You know what I get paid. Go on, keep up with my little coinage. I just want my little change. That's it. Oh, the phone is here. The phone is here. Give me my phone, girl. Thank you. Oh Lord, they got. A and them two T's all over it. I hope this ain't specific for them, cause I'm about to pull up this into a Comcast base, baby. Two line operation. I got two. Oh, here I go. Here go that radio. Here that radio go. So let me see if this. Oh, this done been retaped. Is it used? I don't care if it's used. We just need the speaker part. I'm a small fleet owner, so I am currently dispatching my truck, but looking to take on more 18 wheelers to dispatch. Okay, so right now, Zenaida, you dispatch your own trucks, which means that you don't have. I just want to be correct. You don't have a dispatching service, because if you just dispatch your own trucks, that's fine if you're not set as a dispatching service. But if you want to dispatch others, you're gonna have to set something up separately, because now you are a dispatching business. Okay, Keisha. Okay. Lord, let this phone be on the up and up, cause it got this A and these two T's all over it, and I got the COMCAST, and I'm finna plug it right on up. What is? Y'all see our stuff? Screenshot me. We got a phone, y'all. Look, I'm opening this stuff up like the people on YouTube when they be getting ready to do getting ready to talk a product review. Yes, I offer separate under my second. Oh, okay, okay. So you're good. You're good. Well, what I need a plug for? I just want a regular old telephone. What I got to do to make this? I tell you, they don't make nothing no more where you can just say hey and bye. They don't want to do it. Everything got to have a charger. It's just like having a cordless phone. Yes, I'm unboxing, Lula. I'm unboxing. Y'all can ask questions. I don't want to be quiet. I don't want to be quiet. We don't want no dead air. We don't want it. I get joy when I think about macaroni and cheese. Oh, the songs that spring up out of me, they not just secular songs, child. A good gospel song will jump up out every now and again as well. And I will remix your song in a minute. Will, they go here. eBay. What's on eBay? Lula. Oh, an old throwback phone. I ain't got time. Hold on, y'all. Let me tell my husband I'm live. Is it on? Is it on? So y'all, my husband just called. Y'all know we be out networking. He on the job today. He called to tell me this what I'm talking about. You can't never stop networking, even when you work for somebody else. So what you say, honey? Can y'all hear? I am at a job with a guy who's an electrician. He's a high voltage electrician. Of course, I have my business, which is wiring and TV mounting. Mm-hmm. A lot of his jobs, he does not know how to do as far as the wiring of any coaxial cable. Um,
So what he said is that once he comes across all of these jobs, he will call me and give them to me, and vice versa. If I come upon any jobs that he has to where I need an electrician, I would give him a call instead of calling a bigger business or anything like that.
You see what I'm talking about, y'all? He is moving on this morning. All right, honey. I know that's what you had coming for. I'm on live. You know, we always ever learning, but I felt like this was some information that you just never know where you're gonna be and where what you want to do will just coincide with somebody who has what you need to do what you want to do. I guess that would kind of be what y'all are to me and what I am to y'all. All right, love you, honey. I'm gonna talk to you later. I got to get back to the people because we learning something and we just got our phone, so we excited. Okay, all right, love you. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye. Um, when I look for a load for a hot shot on the load board, should that be categorized as O for other when searching on the vehicle type? I don't. You excuse me. Excuse me. Do you have DAT? What load board you using, April? Y'all see how that came together? Now, for y'all that don't know, I go out on Mondays with my husband to golf courses because we try to get business for his business. Because as you see, he mounts TVs and he puts. I don't want to mess with that camera, but I got one up here. But he'll change your. He know how to make you a cable line, or if you want to put the cable line up higher in your wall so it hide behind the TV and not is behind all that kind of stuff. He do that. He put the wiring for your TVs and your stuff and all of that in the walls. DAT power. I got you, Keats. I made a post of all of the stuff that you should put in for a hot shot. I'll tag you in it when we get finished. Oh yeah, HS is for hot shot. And I got all of the other things that'll bring it up to you too. Yes. So we be going out to the golf course on Mondays, and we get real bullish. Like this week, I went out there, in half African head wrap style. But see, we know that this is a tank top from the local Walmart. But when you go out there to the golf course and you out there with all that money, they think that this is some kind of awesome head wrap. Head wrap. It is not. So, but we go out there, we get dressed, and we're in Georgia. We live in Stone Mountain. He can come to Gwinnett, April. He can come to Gwinnett. Look at, see there? I said when I got on here, I love it when a plan come together. I love it when a plan come together. And people say fellowship is only down to the church. We fellowshipping right here, right now, huh? Okay, put the phone together. I done got beside myself. Man, I come with some more news. It's just this day is flowing. I know it was another piece. Oh, there's two. What? Y'all, the phone just. I just want to put one phone cord in here. In Lithonia. Look it up. If y'all need y'all TVs mounted, let me go ahead and work for my husband. Let me tell y'all, I'm excited. I'm excited. So this past Monday, this is just coming together. This past Monday, we went out to the golf course networking for my husband because his ideal clients are people with money or people who want to mount more than one TV or need more than one service. He will do just you one TV and a mount. Don't get it twisted. The coinage is the coinage, huh? The tithe and the offering, don't care how I get it, do it. So we go out there. So this past Monday, he go out there. I work. I talk to y'all and stuff. He'll go out there solo, and then he'll meet up with other people who, they always like, hey, come play with us, come play with us. So this past Monday, the guy he so happened to be playing with ended up being a client for me. He was a truck driver, an 18 wheeler. So we didn't get the business for my husband that we went out there for, but we networked the same, and it just so happened the person was for me. So now here today, he out just doing what he do, and now it done came together. Now I'm sharing that networking experience with y'all, and look at the locals out here needing their TV done, needing their wiring done. Come on, when you walk in obedience, huh? Let me keep myself together. When you do what your spirit tell you to do, because there's so many people that keep on trying to tell me you should pay for what you're telling the people. I mean, you should charge. You should make people pay. You should. That's not what my spirit called me to do. And that's why I get on here and that's why I talk it and I walk it how I talk it. Because the things that I give you all and offer, they are coming from me and there are experiences that I'm having. There are things that nobody didn't want to help me do, and everybody wanted to drop me off a book link. Tell me how I can reach somebody else to pay. Tell me how to know. And that is why the people who are on here who God has surrounded me with, because that's who I choose. I can't keep hollering all these other people who they understand what I'm doing. When I talk with them, they know that you're not getting paid as long as it's in this platform. But the way that you will receive payment and get your blessing out of what you're doing is if somebody needs more than we're offering in the public setting, and when they come to you, it's now a consult, and then you start doing your service. You start doing what you do. For me, being of service, this is my service. This is me rendering service, walking in agreement with my purpose. And my purpose is my passion, and my scalp is tingling because I want to shout. But I'm going to pull it together because you got to know your audience. But I'm operating in my purpose. Huh? And my purpose is my passion. Huh? And if I walk in my purpose and I walk in my passion, I feel like I'm about to cry because I need to run. I got to run into my spirit. Oh, if I walk in my purpose and I operate in passion, money will chase me down. Amen. Amen. Ain't nobody came on here to preach today. Ain't nobody came on here to preach. Let me put this phone together because we gotta make. I gotta. I never want to be before you long. And sometimes your notes. Sometimes you just got to let the spirit move. You hear me? Bump your notes. Bump your. You just got to let it flow. And you got to know when to let the spirit move and let it have its way. Let the words flow, because whatever it is that I'm saying now, it needed to be said. It was for somebody, and it doesn't matter what part of this life you walk in. It doesn't matter what you believe in. It doesn't matter how long you've been in the situation. It doesn't matter how long you can see your way clear. It doesn't matter how long somebody has something to say about you. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to get to whatever it is that's supposed to be yours. If you walk in light and you walk in truth, it is yours. I gotta hold on, because I don't know if that was for me, or if that was for somebody else, or if that was for all of us, but it's all right. No. It's all right. It's gonna be all right, and we're gonna be all right. One second. That's enough to say thank you right there. That's it. That's all right. And that's where I'm at on that. Hold on. Hold the line. Woo. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Okay. I got to pull it together. We got to move, y'all. We got to move. We got to move. We got to move. Mm, 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 mm. Woo. Ain't he all right? Mm, 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 mm. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I, we don't know. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, my goodness. I gotta pull it together, y'all. I gotta pull it. Oh my goodness. I gotta pull it together. Let me try to put this phone together. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like I was gonna say I'm sorry, but I'm not. I'm not. Cause you know when I would be sorry? If I hold on to what I'm supposed to tell y'all, then I'll be sorry. I'm gonna be real sorry. Cause I'm gonna be messed up. Mm-hmm. Am. Now I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Can I see M word that y'all typing? I cannot, cause I do not have my lookers on, but I feel through the screen that we all walking in agreement. I bet you that. I bet you that. Oh man. I gotta get I gotta we gotta move, y'all. We gotta move. We ooh. Where this phone plug go at? Okay, this where the plug at. Woo! Y'all, I'm not gonna interrupt y'all praise. I'm gonna stay right there. I'm gonna let you stay right there. Have his way, have your way, have your way, have your way. Oh, we gotta ooh. You just never no I never know. Never know. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I gotta rock. I gotta rock it out, y'all. I gotta rock. If you know, you know. That's where I'm at with that. hmm Uh-huh. Ooh. This a lie for your tail, huh? Oh, my goodness. Mm, 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 mm. Whew. Now y'all know when I get out here, when I go back and look through these comments, when y'all ain't gonna be able to see me, I'm probably gonna take off and tear this basement down. You hear me? Because I'm not sure if I was looking for a breakthrough. I'm not sure if any of y'all was looking for one. But baby, when the glory come down, whew, line one, yeah, set clock, no new calls. Is that a dial tone? Ho ho! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ushers, are you making your rounds? Go ahead and hand out the tissue. Go ahead and hand out the tissue. Are the ushers making their rounds? All right. Man, we walk in authority, y'all. We walk heavy. If you ain't know you walked heavy before now, if anything just shifted in your life, in your atmosphere just then, it's in the room. Reach out and grab it. It's in the room. Whatever it is to you, it's in the room. I'm gonna have to read what to do with this. Come on, Shan. Go and hand out the tissue. Hand out the tissue. Hand out the tissue. Love on one another. You don't have to tell your neighbor nothing. Because if your neighbor was in this room, first of all, if it's your neighbor, that means it was already in the neighborhood. Catch that. Now, I got to get off it. I got to get off it, y'all. Uh-uh. Everybody's not here for this. But that's all right. You're going to get you some. You're going to get you some. I'm about to find these leads. Let me get these leads. Oh, y'all got me on here with the, ugly cry. My gosh. Ooh. Let me get that. You got to get your water. I'm so glad that somebody Left me a little something to drink behind this little pulpit ledge. Cause ain't nobody knew no preaching was popping off. Mm-mm. Keys need some tissue, Shan. They need some tissue over there. Uh-huh. The ushers are coming around with your tissue. My goodness. Okay, I'm gonna find the leads, y'all. and and I'm gonna try to hold my mouth, but I'm not going to. Are there any financial literacy people in the room? Are there any people who know how to build in the room? Build like build. These ain't my words, y'all. Build like I'm not sure what's happening now, but I'm gonna let it build like mm, build like you know how when people come together and they buy stuff and it's all theirs, and then they buy something else and it's all theirs. Build. I don't know what this build is because I'm ignorant to the fact. But if it's you, you know what this is, and I need you to help me. I'm not financially literate. I don't know what's happening here, y'all. And I don't know why I'm telling y'all my personal business. But apparently there's somebody here to help me. You know who you are. Oh my God. You recognize what this is. Contact me. I don't know. I don't know. But we supposed to go. We're gonna have more than just this learning. We're here for a reason, and those who are here for the reasons, you'll do what you need to do. We gotta get it. We gotta build how that build will know what it's for. I think it's more than building the business. I think it got to be. And if it is more than building your business, whoever that is for, the collective, the collective. And I've said that to somebody in the past couple of weeks. I've never said it or felt the need to say it in front of mixed company, in front of everybody. But apparently there's gonna be some building. It might be building with us. It might be building. You needed that, and you know to build. But I need that. I've made my request known. And what's funny is I ain't ashamed and I ain't embarrassed. How about that? Shh. Let me find these leads. We gotta. As a matter of fact, I feel like I should close this live and come back on another live and get back to what we need because this right here, what's happening and what happened right here, it is not for everybody. And if you watch the replay on this and you get to a certain point where you need to cut it off, then you cut it off. But at least if I make another video, it gets to the point for those who are just looking for the point. Do we agree? What y'all say? Y'all all right with that? I'm gonna close this out and I'm gonna make another video that just gets onto us making the calls. Um, we just had an experience. We just had an experience. I just was talking to y'all throughout the week about experiences. I almost feel like it's a revival. But you know, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. A lot of you are starting to see my personality by now. When I was young, it dropped in my spirit that I was going to be a preacher. But I said, who? Not me. I grew up with them. I've been in mixed companies with them. And the way my fairness and faithfulness is set up, that ain't going to be me. But in the moment, your platform don't have to be no pulpit, and fellowship don't have to be the congregation. And right there, I'm going to close. I'm going to close because clearly the message for today was not making no phone calls. As a matter of fact, what set this all off is the beginning, which was the phone call. In the beginning was the, and that's where I'm at with that. Because apparently I have hidden some words in my heart. And you know where I'm at with that. I can't, we're going to have to, I was trying to find a reason for me to use Clubhouse, but I think we just found it because we can't do this. We can do it anywhere we want to. But we have to operate in order, in decency and in order. And it will be out of order to force this in here. So, for those of you who are on Clubhouse, we need to link. For those of you who are not on Clubhouse, we need those who have an invite. The doors are the doors are now open. You hear me? This is the low key altar call. We're gonna get on Clubhouse and we're gonna talk. We're not gonna get on Clubhouse and we're not gonna say it's gonna be a, because as we see, this just fell. How it fell. This wasn't even the reason. And honestly, I can't recover right at this moment. So I can't make these calls. We got one at the beginning. If you need to hear one, it's one at the beginning. But at this moment, I can't recover. So I need to bring myself together and we'll come back and we'll do these calls and we'll listen to them and we'll get some we'll get some carriers, get you all some carriers. Okay? So I'm gonna come off here and I'm gonna try to rehash the clubhouse one because we had a clubhouse post, but we gotta move this gotta go. I just told y'all like last week or the week before I made a post and I said I'm starting to feel different. I'm starting to feel responsible. I'm starting to feel some things that just and some things are happening. So I'm gonna need a place to express them with like-minded because I may be starting to experience and come into some things that I'm not understanding, and I don't want to be abusive to no gift. I want to be able to do what I'm supposed to do with it the right way, how it's supposed to be. And if this is going to be a part of my purpose and my passion, it's going to be because I need to give you all everything that you that I'm supposed to pour into you. So I'm going to get off here. I'm going to read the comments and we're going to figure out this clubhouse thing. And then I'm going to pull myself together and I'm going to come back on and we'll do some calls. Okay, y'all? Cuz I gotta cry. I got to get out. I didn't even know it was there. But it's on the cusp. So we going to reconvene. Okay? I'll talk to y'all in a minute. All right. My goodness.